Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds a seam down the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. 2 now from the gun. Has the connection to Smythe. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. And we will not get another... Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
44, ready. He's ready, no.
A-chain on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Good.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He's on the move. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Go ahead. Out.
Finds his man Waddle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's A-chain up the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon A-chain with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Taken in by Likely. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens driving for a score and a halftime lead. 1st and 10 from the 41.
13. It's not.
Now Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 35-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He sends this away, and oh, this is gonna be a field flipper. He has it at the 22. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be Dolphins football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
First throw for the backup now. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. A run now with H2H. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Gonna keep this one and go. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. He has it on the QB sneak. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Yeah. All right, come on.
1st down, here's Tua. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. Out.
Tua off the play fake. Has a man, it's H2H. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he shows a burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10.
Hey, report! Report!
Pistol snap to Jackson. Headed out right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Dolphins put together a wonderful return. Gets them back inside the 40 following the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense...